Okay, everybody's stuffed and tired from food.
How do
we get coffee? Yeah, good. We've got DoorDash.
I have DoorDash. We need coffee.
You know we need coffee.
I'll pass it around. You said, I know what you want.
We can make you coffee over here.
No, I'm snobby about one thing in the planet. It's coffee. I'll buy a $4 shirt, but buy a $5 coffee.
Shasta, where are you?
Over here.
You want to start a Starbucks order?
I can.
Thank you. Oh, wait. It probably doesn't have your credit card on it, huh?
Yeah, she doesn't want to do it. It's blue. Yeah, it's on.
Okay, Sean, let me get you to make yours first, and then I'll pass around everyone's coffee.
Got it.
I will DoorDash coffee for us.
Is he on?
Yeah, he's on. You're driving. I thought I was.
So we should have been doing that app. Entire driver. Yeah. So that's what. Better make some money. Better make this money. I like the way you think. I know. Like this is opportunity. It's like your driver is 10 feet away.
If you do delivery, it'll still pull over to the dash. Yeah. That's what I do with McAllister.
Boom. Look at that.
Why do we have sound nice? Boom!
Look, you know we're done.
You do like
Yes, you go first because then you can talk while we're all ordering. That's the whole bunch over.
You're ready? There we go.
What's that? Did you tell your little girl to use mice?
They don't.
I don't know. You're not from here, do they?
He's blue.
The mermaid.
Dang influencers.
See that one?
Yeah.
Bubble, right? Gucci. That's it?
Yep.
Gucci.
Anybody else need coffee? He's been doing time together with coffee.
I would just for some
That's awesome. You guys order too? Everybody DoorDashing? No. All right. All right. My name's Sean. We met earlier. We can get past that. So I will talk to you about some stuff that's a little bit different than what Robin says. Not contradictory, just different, right? Two things can both be right. So this is my TikTok account, GoatForReal216. Follow me. Don't follow me. I don't care.
He does care.
That's reverse psychology.
Yeah, I really don't. I mean, one more DM I gotta answer. Trust me, I'm there.
You think I'm gonna be sliding in your DM now?
Oh, great.
I'm meeting you?
You do not want to.
Oh, but he'll tell you even if you don't want to.
Hey. Well, I mean, no. So anyway, that's a whole different thing. That's a whole different thing. So anyways, luckily for the TikTok community, I don't date. Yeah, because there would be ugly TikToks on there. No, I'm the guy that I stay home. I'm a total hermit. I have the kids on the weekends, so that's who I am. I'm a dad on the weekends. Every weekend I got two boys, 15 and 17. They think it's the coolest thing on the planet that dad is TikTok famous. They also think that it's the silliest thing on the planet that dad is TikTok famous. They aren't into social. They're 15 and 17, and they're just not posters. They're just not cool with it. They don't want to post. I mean, they post their little snips of them playing Roblox or Minecraft or whatever. But they're not, they're not trying to be, out there like that. And that's fine, because at 15 and 17, they could post something really stupid and get a lot of people in trouble, so I'm cool with it. There'll probably be a day where they will. So anyways, this is my TikTok account. And we're going to get into this a little bit more, but just some highlights. I follow 800 people. I have 224,000 followers here. I have 60,000 on Instagram and about 40,000 on Facebook, I think.
Well, I have more because Larry does.
Yeah, Larry follow you.
Larry. We're connected, buddy. We're connected. Like, share, follow. Don't play around. All right. All right. So, well, that brings up a good point. Let's talk about that. So, are you on TikTok? Do you scroll TikTok?
Well, I just re-downloaded it again. I took it off because I scrolled too much.
Okay.
Same.
Okay.
I call it short documentaries.
Huh?
I call them short documentaries.
Yeah.
Anybody here Well, raise your hand if you are on TikTok just as a scroller. You don't have to be. Raise your hand so I can see.
My daughter sends me videos. I don't.
Okay.
You watch them?
Some of them.
Then on the TikTok.
Okay.
But do you have a TikTok account
I think I had to make one to watch something.
to watch it? Yeah, you did. Okay. Who else is on? I'm sorry. Okay, gotcha. So none of you guys are on TikTok back there?
You didn't
No.
know.
Wait, you said just as a watcher.
Yeah, the Zoomer. Who in here watches TikTok?
Everybody.
Directly.
Angie.
Okay.
I don't watch TikTok.
Okay. So a big number of people in here are on the platform. Whether you're consuming or creating is irrelevant. But when hold on a second.
I have a kid.
We're waiting.
Sorry.
You're all right. No, you're all right. So that brings up a good point. So Larry says that he does go to TikTok, but it's usually through Facebook Reels. So he's probably not an engager on TikTok. So he's probably not gonna, I mean, he might right? He's not probably gonna share, follow, comment, the other engagement, repost. He's probably not gonna do that. His home base seems to be Facebook Reels, which is amazing. So the first thing is when somebody follows you on TikTok, here's what's different about the two platforms, the first thing. So on Facebook, you follow Robin, whatever, you're now one of her followers, whatever, you have her content. Having followers on that platform is a lot different than having followers on, let's say TikTok, okay? TikTok is the engagement king. It's the virality king. It's the engagement king. It's the build a following king. What it's not is the monetization king. It is also not necessarily the community king. That's more Facebook. Instagram maybe is more like your digital showroom is what we call Instagram. So in the car business, we refer to Instagram as your digital showroom. That's where you're going to brand yourself. You might show specific vehicles, specific special that you have running or something of that nature. Facebook is a lot more personal, and TikTok is more about building a following and virality. That's more brand, and putting myself out there, letting you get to know. So there's some subtle differences between those. But my point is about Larry. If Larry's not going to engage, I don't want you to follow me. Because on TikTok, if you're a follower and you don't engage, that actually hurts my algorithm. So that's why that's the engagement king. They encourage engagement, like, share, follow. That's what you see it all the time, right? So that's what TikTok's all about. So if you're not going to engage, but you follow me, that could actually hurt my performance on my videos and my algorithm. So that's one little nuance, and we'll get into some more. So anyway, long story short, this is built up over about 3 years, 4.3 million likes. Over here, you've got, again, different platform for those who aren't on it using it. Just a little bit of a different setup on the platform, but they all kind of have most of the same stuff on there, okay? So what I thought would be a good idea would be, and the other thing is, obviously, you got a profile here where you can put links in. So I have what are called brand deals. So after a certain amount of time, you can become what's called an affiliate. You get affiliate deals where companies will pay you just to promote them. So I have 4 or 5 of those, companies that basically just pay me to post for them. I don't have to do anything else but make a video. Last year, and this is not about impressing you, this is about to let you know what's possible. And I am what I would consider, I'm an influencer, I get it, but there are many creators out there much bigger than me, right? Way bigger. Not a whole lot in the car space, but obviously in general there are, so what happens is, the cool thing about TikTok is it is the best platform. If you want to monetize, let's say the wine bar owner over there wants to monetize her account, right? If she gets to 10,000 followers on TikTok, she becomes a part of the Creator Fund. All you gotta do is apply. You get 10,000 followers, you're now in the Creator Fund network. You just apply, they're gonna say yes, and then you can now monetize just by posting. You can make a video and literally TikTok will pay you just to make that video, okay? Now, they changed it about a year ago. Your video has to be a minute or longer in order to qualify to monetize, because we were all making way too much money, honest to God. So they made it to where you have to have a minute-long video in order for it to qualify to monetize. And the other reason that they did that is because they wanted to get into some long-form video. If you guys remember TikTok in the beginning, it was 7-second videos, right? It was cool little parts of a sound or something like that or whatever. And they were 7-second videos, and that's what went well on there. So what they wanted to do was take a piece of the pie from YouTube. YouTube's the most visited website on the planet, for those of you who don't know. So they were like, we want to get some of those people, so we are going to encourage our creators to make more long-form video, which is more like 60 seconds or up to 10 minutes. You can make a video up to 10 minutes on TikTok, just so you know. So you don't have to cram it all into one 7-second snip anymore, or even 1 minute. You can go much longer. So anyhow, so the cool thing about TikTok, like I said, is, so where's my car sales? Who's still in the car business? Right? Are you salespeople?
BDC.
BDC?
I sell software.
Okay, and was there a car salesperson in here?
They
still?
were.
Oh, he lies. That's the guy. Yeah, he's got better things to do.
He has 2 customers waiting at the lot. Right.
Yeah, well, that is better.
Hello.
So anyways, it doesn't matter. A car salesman in this room might be a bad example. Let's talk about real estate, right? Let's talk about an agent. If you get to 10,000 followers, you now have a side hustle. Period. End of story. That pays you. You now have a side hustle that, by the way, is no more work. It's like passive income. We all know what that is, right? If you're making videos about yourself at work and making content already, and you're getting the benefits of that up to 9,999 followers, that's awesome. You're selling more homes or whatever it is that you sell, whatever it is you sell. But you get to 10,000, you now have a side hustle. You are now in the creator fund and you can get paid. I would tell you that last year, TikTok alone, again, this is to let you know what's possible. TikTok alone, just TikTok, paid me $62,000 last year. So about $5,000 a month just to make videos. So now on top of that, you have what are called brand deals, affiliate partnerships. That's the other cool thing about TikTok, is that's where really you build the quickest following. So that leads you to that second income monetization the quickest, because now you have brand deals and partner deals. So these are companies that say, Larry, you have X amount of followers. We want to pay you just to post. Okay, great. How much are you going to pay me? Oh, this is how much we'll pay you per video. It works or it doesn't. There's other companies out there that will give you what are called more like affiliate partnerships, which are, they may pay you up front or they may not, but they'll pay you a commission on anything that sells from your video. So this is what this is. If you see this is called a link in bio. Everybody know what that is? A link in bio. If you're not familiar, make sure you please say you're not, so I know as we go. Okay. So a link in bio is, if you're going to get into this and you're going to start posting, Keller Williams, wine, wine bar, wine shop, whatever, and whatever it is, you need to create a link in bio page.
Is your OnlyFans on there?
That's a whole, it's a whole different page. And trust me, I saw you followed me. So, hey, thank you for the $9.99, by the way. Thank you for the
I got you.
Right. I get it. So,
Miles got on right now.
yeah, our secret safe. So, but anyways, so you were going to want to create a link in bio page. Why do you want to do that? It's an opportunity for you to tell people about yourself, whether you're great promoting products or you're a business that you work for. Let's say you work for Keller, right? But you're going to create your own personal page. This is your page, your business. This is your brand, right? But there's nothing to say that you can't promote Keller as well. Obviously, people are going to catch on that you do real estate or whatever. And so that's where you might put Keller Williams link, is on your link in bio page. Okay, so you want to have that set up so you can, again, promote the business you work for or a product or anything of that nature. Now back to the monetization, and then we'll get into the nuts and bolts of it. But to the monetization side, you don't have to get to 10,000 followers to start making money on TikTok. I have a friend, a business partner named Ina. Robin knows her very well. Ina has 1,500 followers, maybe 1,800 followers. She started out with 102. I told her part of our deal as business partners, I'm going to help you become a creator and monetize you. And so she's gained over, I think, 1,300 followers or whatever since we've been doing it for a month or two. She got her first company that called her, a company called Jerry Insurance. Got a hold of her through the DMs, says, hey, we like your content. She goes, I don't have any followers. They're like, we don't care. We like your content. And we think you'd be a good brand representative. They're paying her just to make videos. Now, it's not necessarily like I make for making a video, but who cares, right? She's getting money for making a video, right?
For something she's already doing.
That she's already doing. So the point with, go ahead, I'm sorry, I want to get your question.
I had a question, how do you distinguish, like when people reach out and want to collaborate with you, how do you distinguish between scammers and legit people? Like with comedy, there's always these ongoing scams like, hey, we want to book you for a book writing event, but it's like the scam thing where they send you like a fake contract and then they like they pretend like they Venmo you money and like, oh, I sent you too much money, can you send me the money back?
Yeah.
How do you like?
It's real easy. Pay me some money and I'll believe you.
Yeah.
Like, okay, how much are you paying me up front? Well, we're gonna pay you up, but you know, the last one I did, they were paying me $3,000, let's say, up front for a video, right? Okay, well, I get paid first and then I make your content. If that doesn't work for you, I understand. There's other creators out there that will maybe do it and get paid later, and not me. You know what I mean? So when you're smaller like that, maybe you don't feel you have the panache and swag to be able to say that. You just have to vet it, honestly. And it's real easy. It's no different. I'm not saying you're on a dating site, right? You know, you get somebody that, you know what I mean, you feel like that might be too good to be true. That person wants to take me out for drinks later, like, you know, whatever, they're half your age or something, or, you know, whatever the reason is. You just gotta vet them. It's like nothing. There's really no secret sauce. Now, as a creator doing it, as long as I'll know that right away. I'll see their email and I'll understand they don't know the language. Once you learn the language, you'll be able to sniff those guys out real quick. But in the beginning, how much are you paying me? Cool, here's my PayPal. As soon as I get it, you can send me the content script. I'll send you back a draft. You can tell me when you want me to post it. That's it. Money talks.
And if they're not sending you a contract, if they're trying to book you for something, they're generally, if they're legit, they're sending you a contract up front anyways, and you're like, they're asking for your email. I mean, all of the rest of that you can sniff out.
Yeah.
And the whole, I sent you too much money, send me some back is 100% or your first trigger all the time.
Yeah,
Or
and
usually
usually
it starts with, hey, beautiful.
Well,
It's obvious on every platform, not so treat it like you would if it came in some other platform.
there you
I
go.
mean,
Right,
know it's
exactly.
BS.
Like, yeah, whether it's whatever, a social site or a dating site or whatever it is, you know, the other way is really, you know, they're firing out these scammers. They're just firing out form emails, right? If it doesn't have your real name, if it doesn't reference your account, you know, you mention your account, it doesn't, if it doesn't mention a certain piece of content that resonated and that's why, you know, a general scam email is, hey, we've been watching your content on TikTok and we think you're a great fit for our platform. We really love your genuine nature and sense of humor. Okay, like that's like you can tell. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they reference a video, if they attach the video into the email, okay, they've done a little bit of work, so that's not a bot. That's not AI probably sending it out. You know what I mean? But they have AI sending out all these fake emails. But I promise you'll be able to tell pretty quickly if it's not. And you might have to do a little bit of diligence. You know, take the email address, put it into Google, ChatGPT, or something like that. Who is this? You know, do a reverse phone number look up. I mean, there's a million different ways to do it. But there will be, you know, if you guys do this and you buy in, no matter what platform you're on, if you stick with it, let me be really clear. If you make 2 videos a day, every single day, right? Every single day, you make 2 videos every single day for 90 days, let's call it, okay? You absolutely will get a follow. You will absolutely, in some level, succeed. Now, is that succeed like I get 1 DM a day asking me about a house? Or is that I get 10 people a day that say, I want to see a showing on, you know, this property, or I want to buy, you know, 10 cases of whatever it is we're selling. So it's not an if, it's just a when. And this is really no different than any of the things that we've had success in the past doing, right? So my guy over there lifts weights, right? Clearly. That now, he didn't go to the gym once. I bet you that guy's got a consistent workout schedule, right?
No,
and I bet you it's taken him years, or at some point took him years to get muscles to look like that. This is really no different. Now, the difference is this: without taking an illegal substance, you're not going to build muscles faster, really, than just working at it, right? The difference here is you can get lucky. You can go large. I mean, it is an absolute possibility. My friend Ina was averaging 200 views a video. 200. It's only she wanted to quit. And you might too. You might make a video when it doesn't sell your house real quick or get you a bunch of action real quick, or you get a lot of views real quick or no likes real quick. You may want to throw the towel in. And I would understand that. And I would also reference it. Anything else that you did in life that you were successful at, it's because you put your mind to it and you stuck with it. The difference is, we're not building houses. I'm not lifting bricks. I'm making videos. You know what I mean? So, and they take like a minute or two a piece. So you have to have the mindset to commit to it for sure. It's not a silver bullet, but the cool thing about making content is it is possible, because Ina just did a video the other day. Again, she was averaging 200 views, right, per video. And she knows how to make content, right? She knows what she's doing. She made a video, 12-second video at the airport the other day. She's sitting at 900,000 views right now. So this is a girl who was about to quit because 200 views, 300 views. I'm not good at this. I told you this wasn't going to work. I told her, you can ask her. 3 days before that, I said, Ina, you're about to pop. I'm telling you, I can see your account. I can see you're about to pop. You're about to pop. Don't give up. Posted that video. It's going to hit 1 million. She's now a viral TikToker. She's been doing it for a month or two. Yes.
When you set this up on TikTok, did you set up an LLC for the funds to go into that? Or
I did, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people don't, but I did. Yeah, I definitely set up an LLC. So, but I got close to 10,000. I was like, I'm gonna set up a company and just keep it all separate. Yeah, I have separate bank accounts for my socials, for branded affiliate deals, or for, it could be for TikTok money, for instance. So I have them all separated like that. And when you get to the point where you're like, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm sticking with it, this is kind of working, I would suggest that you do that. Just for tax and business purposes, separation of stuff. So just to recap, so real quick, TikTok is about virality. It's about building a following. It is the quickest way to build a following. The statistics will show you can post the same amount of videos on any platform that you want. This will grow you a following the quickest, okay? But that doesn't always mean it's going to be the quickest end to money. Because, like Robin will tell you, you can have 0 followers, post a good reel for some reason that resonates with somebody local, and they show up in the office and go, I'm here to buy a house. I mean, that happens, and it does happen. The last dealership that I technically actually worked at, a friend of mine owned a Chrysler Jeep store. He said, you got to come fix this store for me, because that's what I do. He goes, come fix this thing, I'm going out of business. Okay, I owed him a favor, so I'll come there. And every single day at that store, we would sell a car that somebody would walk in and go, where's the goat? And I kid you not. And I was a car salesman by nature. I mean, if that doesn't get you excited, because as a car salesman, you were trained to wait around for the next up to come and send out all these emails that nobody opens and make 50 phone calls a day and no one answers because they're at work and they can't answer the phone. And now all of a sudden people are strolling in going, I want to buy a car from you. I saw your stuff on TikTok. I want to buy a car from you. Totally happens. Will happen in this office if somebody puts the work in that I did. Absolutely will happen. Yes.
One thing that I have trouble with when I'm posting, and this is for Robin too, probably for Facebook Reels.
Yeah.
Which hashtags? Are they important, or what?
That's good. I like that we're having a conversation, because I don't want to be so structured that I tell you things that you are not wondering about. I want to know what you're wondering about. So
I have trouble with that.
That's okay. So it's okay that you have trouble with it, because hashtags don't matter like they used to.
Okay.
So not that they don't matter. Especially when you have a small following, you're looking for any chance at all to get a follow, right? Or a like or a share engagement. So you absolutely should use them. They are nowhere near as relevant as they used to be. Nowhere near as relevant. And the reason for that.
And just to interrupt though, just for a second, for you, for real estate, for you, probably if I were going to use any, it would probably be Joplin real estate or Four State real estate or Joplin, Missouri real estate, Joplin Mo real estate, any of those. So that's just really kind of tying you down, because you're not going to sell real estate in Colorado, right? And so getting an audience out there, sometimes it just helps Facebook find your audience for you, right? Another thing too that will help you find your audience is how long have you lived here?
22 years.
Okay, so Facebook knows you live here already, but for anybody who just moved to this area and they weren't originally from here and they're trying to build up an audience in this area, then I would tell you doing stupid stuff like checking in at local restaurants and then Facebook knows, oh, he's here. This is where he's at, checking in. You know what I'm saying? Then they know where your audience is at, and you're on the same. So especially if you sell something like real estate or something that.
So I'll give you the rule of thumb if you're going to use hashtags. All the creators, we all know there's a rule of thumb that you should use. No more than 6 hashtags. Write this down because you're all going to use hashtags, especially as a new creator. No more than 6 hashtags. Anything more than that, you're spamming that platform and you will get suppressed. Okay? Minimum of 4. 4 hashtags. The ideal number is 5. No more than 6. 4, 5, 6. No less than 8. We have coffee. Is that coffee?
Okay.
You're my favorite person. I liked you before, but yeah, we're good now. I'll give you the OnlyFans log it.
Okay.
He's got it. He's got it.
Yeah,
No.
I'll share it.
And share it on the Wi-Fi.
Hey, caramel macchiato.
So how do we make something with those videos when we're dealing with?
Oh, wait, don't
We're gonna get to that.
That's my
You're
personal information.
100% well, because I was too. You know what I mean? What do you got?
Hold on. We got a grande iced brown sugar oat, something with light salted caramel.
Right here.
Okay, sorry.
I'm
so zoomed in on the words.
It's different though. Vanilla latte?
Oh, yeah. You get a grande blonde vanilla.
Like blondes. I mean, yeah.
That's what this said.
Well, you're very vanilla.
Right.
Dark roast.
Yeah,
He's had cheaper than a wow on his fine for you.
It doesn't have to give you.
it does.
Oh, thank you.
Dark roast half-inch cream.
She got a clap.
Expands like.
Who did?
What's the say?
Whoever makes it.
Dark roast half-inch cream.
Got you.
Obviously never saw. Obviously never seen. Alright, we get the coffee. The one that's cool.
Actually, did he order? Caleb ordered something. I don't know what he ordered.
Oh,
Yeah.
that might be out.
This is.
Yes.
We got an iced Sunday roast.
Which I'm gonna pay for
Yours is a little messy.
Let's wait for she has to buy spot bath to comment. Just wait for the get on coffee out.
Here's my nigga.
Thank you for the coffee. There. Thanks.
You're gonna get their coffee? See,
Okay, so
Hey, I followed me too.
you did?
thanks for
I
coffee.
didn't-
You got my own number.
I did because I probably
You
wouldn't.
got my address. You know as well, huh?
On those hashtags, you know, I mean, I do, if I do the word post,
Yeah.
if I use ChatGPT,
Yeah.
and the most common one.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you this, and again, understand that what I'm telling you is just my experience and the creators that I communicate with.
We
Okay.
got a big Bible out or something, so yeah.
And then what we talk about, so is everybody in the room always gonna agree with me? No, 100%. But, and I'm not gonna be the only one that's right. More than one thing can be right for sure, right? So, let's go to the hashtags first. Great question. So hashtags, again, 4 minimum, right?
Yeah.
5 is okay, no more than 6. Any more than that, I'm telling you, you're spamming. I see people go on and they make videos and it's, you know, Joplin, Missouri, Joplin real estate, Joplin, Colorado, Colorado, Lysol houses. I mean, like, that's too many. First of all, you're confusing the algorithm is what you're doing. They don't know who to send your shit to. I swear. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. No.
I'm
So-
a fun realtor.
But too many hashtags, what you're doing is confusing the algorithm. Who do you want me to send this video to? Do you want me to send it to people in Joplin, or am I supposed to send it? I mean, like, what's going on here?
Or just realtors, or just Keller Williams, or just, it's narrowing
Right.
it to, giving it too many funds.
It's too much, right? And the other thing about hashtags, remember, and this is why a lot of people do use them, it doesn't work, is it has to be related to the content. Okay, if you put a hashtag on there, again, I make a video, me and you make a video, and it's about real estate and selling cars, and we hashtag OnlyFans, like we were talking about. That's not relevant to our content. We make that content private. That's not our.
I went now.
Yeah, but do you understand? So why are you hashtagging something that has nothing to do with your video? What are you trying to do? Again, real quick with the hashtags. I'm going to give you the rule of thumb. 6 hashtags is what I use almost all the time. 2 hashtags I want you to think of, and you should do this because you need hashtags in the beginning. 2, I want you to have 2 go-tos. 2 core hashtags. You use on every single video. The reason that you're going to do that is because in those searchable hashtags, I want you to have attrition in there. I want there to be a lot of videos of you in there. Does that make sense? So always have 2 that you use all the time. Let's call it, well, let's think of 2 for you, for the wine business. Give me, I mean, what would you use?
Hashtag Pinot Noir.
Okay.
Or wine bar. Or
Okay.
hashtag.
Well, that's what I did at work.
Yeah.
I would do it, I would usually do it so, in my
Or
business.
if you like schedule, okay, I'm making content today. I've got from 1 to 3, and boom, 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 video. You got a week's worth of shit. Stuff.
Yeah, so like you're in the wrong room. This isn't the PC room. We're not, it could be.
No room I'm in is
No, I'm just kidding. So what I did, like at the dealership, for instance, I knew when busy time was, right? I knew we would get busy like around 4 o'clock till 7 or something,
Sure.
till 6. So from 4 to 6, my phone was recording right here, and I was just working. Whatever happened, happened, and I went home and I chopped it up.
I can't do that.
Do you have floor time? Do you guys do floor time?
I run my office by myself most of the time. I have very few people coming in. I have to be at the office to work because I don't get shit done elsewhere.
I love it.
But it's going to sit there and it's going to watch me. I talk to myself. I'm a husband.
That sounds interesting.
No, I own soundtrack. And it's like, oh shit, oh damn, and it's gonna be a bunch of blinks.
I would relate to that.
Wait,
There's a girl that actually breaks like that.
Hold on. Say it again. What's it going to be?
I'm a sound machine in that I'm like a cartoon, and I didn't realize I spend a lot of time by myself. My boyfriend traveled for work. My daughter doesn't live with me anymore, and it's me and the cat. And it's like walk into a wall. Oh shoot! And it's a little crazy.
And
I'm gonna look psychotic. More so than I am now. People don't know that it's all the time fucking thing. It's not just
know how many views I would get if I did that video? You know how many views I would get if I did a video like that of me just like stumbling around walking in the shit? Oh guys.
Seriously, like my ADD.
What's the cat doing? God damn it.
Mine physically in one spot. My head is already 10 steps ahead of me, so I'm not paying attention to when I'm running into it, tripping over in my office, talking to my plants,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah, that's just what. But so let's get serious.
Noise. I create my own noise.
Okay, you're a movie all by yourself.
That's not a good thing. It is.
Hold on.
I can't stop shit for
Stop.
being me.
Hold on. That's an amazing one.
Yeah.
Because that is engaging. That is interesting.
I would watch.
And they tell me these are bad things.
But how many they're the bad people then you don't.
They aren't coming.
Here, let me ask you this. All right, here, we'll go back to this. This comes up a lot. And this is
I'm the most self-conscious person on the fucking planet too, because I know that I'm
I love this picture. I love it. I mean, you are content personified. I am promising you that you have a potential. So far, of anybody else I see in this room, you have the most potential.
Well, I don't have a filter, and they didn't make one for this one.
Right.
It's
a fucking hit. I'm surprised Robin's not videoing you right now.
I'm still watching.
She's threatened because she's afraid I might hurt her if she has to.
So
I've been in jail longer than she has.
all right. So let me go. And when I say this, I mean it with love. There's one.
I say you can't hurt my feelings because
This is when you be quiet and I talk.
Oh, I don't get that time much. Yeah.
You done? I love you. We're going off here.
Kisses.
So, anyway, there's one in every train that doesn't think that what she does or he does could possibly be interesting. It's stupid. I'm walking around doing nothing. I run into stuff. My cat's there. All this other stuff. There's one in every train. Robin, am I lying? What was the girl's name? Beverly?
Yes.
The lady down there? Right? Same thing. I asked her in the beginning, are you going to do this? I go, are you interested in this? She goes, I'm very skeptical.
I'm skeptical.
Very skeptical. I was like,
Oh, it's Belinda.
I'm not skeptical.
Yes.
I'm self-conscious.
so I
I'm
said to her,
scared.
perfect.
Scared.
That's what I'm hoping for. I want you to be skeptical. And now tell me why your content's not going to work. Well, I just do this and I do that. Gotcha. So, what is your name, dear?
Yvonne, they call me Y.
Why? Can I call you Y?
Yeah.
Halfway there, Larry. No, okay. So, do you think that there are, and just answer honestly, one word answer, please. Do you think that there are other people like you?
God, I hope so.
Maybe not. Nancy, we're all unique, right? Do you think there are other people like you?
Yes.
If you were scrolling on TikTok and you saw a business owner, an entrepreneur like yourself, going around the office, kind of making mistakes, talking to herself, maybe singing, maybe maybe you stepped on the cat's tail, whatever happened, would you watch it?
Yeah, and I'd laugh. Yeah.
Why would you watch it?
It's funny.
Why is it funny to you?
It's relatable.
That's it. We're done. This conversation's over. It resonates with you because it's you. Am I right? Exactly.
Oh no, I'm 100% me all the time. I'm too lazy to mask anymore. I've given up.
I don't think nobody in here had any doubt about that. So, but you proved my point though, because it would resonate with some people. I bet it resonated with a couple people in this room. You know what I'm saying? So, for the idea that you don't think that what you do is interesting enough to people, or funny enough, or educational enough, isn't a thing. It's not the excuse. Not if I'm around, we're not using that excuse, because I can show you hundreds of creators that do literally nothing in their videos. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. They sit at their desk and they work a little bit and they bob their head to a song and then they type something on the screen and they fucking post it. And it's content. And it hits with somebody because they're like, that's what I do. Like, that's just like what I do. So Robin and I both like to use this term. I'm going to credit Robin with it, but I stole it. It's mine. That you are not trying to connect with everybody. You just want to find your tribe. Your tribe, man. Your tribe of wine bar owners or whatever it is. Or wine connoisseur. That's huge, by the way. The wine thing is monster on TikTok, just so you know. I mean, huge. It's all over my FYP, and I don't drink much wine. Like, swear to God. So, yes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to derail you.
You're right.
Okay, so I'm the person that has my hand in like 7 different things. How do I pick my track?
Well,
Stay tuned for part 2 of Video Mastery for Sales with Sean Payne.